All right, let's watch this bullshit ass video.
Was here, I haven't had a chance to explain myself, so here I go, right? She has her back turned. In my head, we had a plan, right? The
Mhm.
plan was I'm gonna steal this fucking title. Sorry, excuse.
It's okay.
I'm gonna steal this thing, and we're gonna run away. And you just went through that whole match, so I'll meet you somewhere with the title, right? My plan was I'm gonna snatch this thing, and she can cry about it. We'll hide. She ain't gonna have a title. So the worst thing they're gonna have to do is either give her a new one, or she's gonna have to keep chasing us.
So you're not even that smart. You must be drunk.
So
Right.
I was like I said, it sounded like a good plan. I was prepared for the worst, and the worst happened. So I was slide in there, take the title.
So you're not even that smart. You must be drunk.
She hit me a couple times, so I wasn't planning on hitting her back. But if she happened to trip and fall while I stole the title, so be it.
So you're not even that smart. You must be drunk.
But that was the plan. That didn't really go on how I wanted it to happen. She kind of like the ring is very, it's very sensitive. So as soon as someone slides in or something, you can feel it right away. So I assume her evil spidey senses were tingling, and yeah, she wanted to kick me in the balls for some reason because I chose Liv over her, and Liv's way better, so she's got upset. But whatever. Liv's not mad at me though. We're still working through that.
Yeah,
She's my güerita. I got you.
all right, bro. I don't even want to hit that bullshit.
Okay. Well, the bottom line is this. We really don't know what's true and what's not true. All right? We don't know what's going to go down. All I know, based off of these videos, you did look like you tried to hug her, and you did look like you were trying to take the title. But however, we don't give a shit, okay? All we know is that Liv Morgan care about nothing but that title, period. So for us to just sit here and say that Liv Morgan is only with Dom because she loved Dom, man, look, that's like saying that Dom is with Liv Morgan because, because he loves Liv Morgan. That's bullshit. It's something tells me that there's something going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. Okay, yeah, it might look like they're cool now based off of what Dom did with, the tag team match with Bianca and Naomi, but we're never going to forget about that look on her face after she lost the title. Okay, that look describes everything. Even the third time, like, you see that look? That's the look of a woman that's in desperate times looking for desperate measures. Okay, so I don't know if I said that right, but what I'm trying to say is that I know deep inside Liv wants her title back, and the only way she can get it back is if Dom get it back for her. And if he's not going to do it, then it's time to cut him off. Because at the end of the day, we know the truth, okay? The truth is that Liv Morgan don't give a damn about nothing but that title, okay? That was her plan from the beginning, and that's going to be her plan at the end, okay? All this is for a title. All right. She keeps saying, and even with Raquel, you keep saying that Raquel's going to help you win. She's going to help you get the title back. Why are you relying on people when you could be relying on yourself? It's crazy because me and Kayla was just talking about this the other day, and we were just talking about it, man, and we were just keeping it 100 and just talking about Liv Morgan and all that. And, some of the text messages you can pause and you can read it for yourself. But the main important thing I want to read was when the parts where Caleb said this. He said that, hold on, let me go through the slideshow. Here's the part where I wanted Rand to read. I wanted to read this part right here. This right here. He said, I'm pretty sure some fans are getting tired of Liv with Dom and want to see Liv and Finn together. If that happens at WrestleMania, that will be the happiest day ever. And I said, and I agree with him. I said, right. And then this is what else he said. He also said this. He said Liv needs to know there's no friends in this company, because everybody wants your spot and relationships don't last forever. And I said, you goddamn right. But she thinks that she needs friends. And of course, he left me on scene. But I still, I forgave you, Caleb. It's okay. But the bottom line is this. I think Liv Morgan's problem is that she thinks that she needs people. But in reality of it is, you need to rely on yourself. And that's the reason why Rhea is champ, because she don't rely on nobody but herself. So if you think that you need people, you're wrong. You don't need people. You need them for a little bit, but then after that, once you see the snakes crawling, you need to get the fuck on, okay? Otherwise, you're going to have to kill him, metaphorically speaking. So it's just like, again, you know, you see those snakes crawling, you better kill them before they kill you. You know what I'm saying? Because they're full of poison, venom. You feel me? So at the end of the day, you know, you could be that snake that would kill the rat. But at the same time, we're trying to figure out who is the rat. Is Dom the rat or is Raquel the rat? Right now, I don't see no signs from Raquel of disloyalty, but I do see disloyalty with Dom. I just don't see it with Raquel yet. But even though, I don't want to see Liv and Raquel separate, but however, I want her as Intercontinental Champion. And in order for her to be Intercontinental Champion, you know, she has to, you know, separate herself from Liv. And I know the fans are going to be upset, but how can you be upset when the woman is barely getting any attention? She's not even getting a crowd reaction. Like, I could show you a text message where Caleb mentioned that, and I had to explain it to him. I had to tell him, like, listen, man, like, this is crazy. Like, I'm a fan of Raquel. Raquel deserved better. But here's the thing. Raquel ain't getting no applaud. And Caleb mentioned that. Here, let me show you. He said, I feel bad for Raquel because she is not getting no cheers, and yet everyone keeps saying that she can't fight. And I said, and she can. It's just people forgot who she was. And he said it's because they have her hanging with Liv way too much when she could have a solo push on her own. And this is what I said. I said that, yeah, unfortunately, I hope it changes, but that's why we need her to betray Liv Morgan so that way the crowd can side with her. I meant to say side. It said sign. I apologize. Damn, I noticed there's some typo in this. You know, I was speaking through the voice, so obviously I wasn't typing. But let me just skip the part. So I pretty much just said that, you know, basically they're doing all these backstages for her, but they're not, you know, having her speak on the mic. And, you know, that's the problem that I have. The only time she was speaking on the mic is when they had her speak Spanish around Monday. But that's what I was trying to get to. So we'll just skip my messages because I noticed there was some misspelling. I apologize. But let's read his part. But Caleb said, ever since you came back, they made Raquel look weak to people she can beat up like Nia and Rhea. Because we all know Raquel can beat those two. It's just they don't want her to beat those two because they want to make those two look like stars. So when he said you, he's talking about, I think he's talking about either Liv or Raquel. But he's not talking about me. He's talking about the character. So that's what he's talking about. But let's get to the next. I said that, right, I know she could beat Raquel and Nia Jax. What? I meant to say Rhea. Damn it. Okay, so I meant to say Rhea and Nia Jax. It's just they don't want her to beat her down when we know that they can beat them. Damn, I hate the voice app. I really do. Don't use Bluetooth, y'all. Don't use Bluetooth, okay? But basically, Caleb said she is feeding off of Liv Spain. And I said, Dom, too. You don't see Finn and JD and Carlito feeding off of her fame. At least I don't see it. And that's true. I don't see it. But y'all can comment down below and let me know if y'all see it. But Caleb also said this. Of them feeding off of Liv Spain because her fan base is huge and that everybody supports her and not the others. We know Dom doesn't love you. He's in his feelings off of you and you don't know it. I think Liv does know it, but she just don't give a fuck. She's just waiting for the right moment. But also I wrote this. It's very long, so you guys can pause and read it yourself because I don't want to read all that. But basically, this is what also Caleb said. So basically, they are the lead singers and everyone else are nobodies. I said Liv and Dom in the groupies. It's just Finn Balor came back and that's all. But if he didn't came back, it would have been that. I mean, it would have been that, right? It would have been Liv and Dom and the groupies, okay? But now that Finn Balor's back, it's not like that. And then, of course, he wanted me to, you know, he was hoping that Triple H will see that tweet. But listen, I don't care if Triple H see it or not. I'm not trying to. Listen, I know and please stop commenting on my comment sessions talking about, oh, don't blame Rhea and Liv, blame the bookkeeper. Listen, I know Triple H is the bookkeeper. I just don't want to say his name, okay? He's in control of this shit, and I don't want no problems with Triple H, all right? I don't, all right? I want to just pretend he's not in control of that, okay? I know he's in control. I just don't want to say his name, all right? Shut up, all right? I don't want to speak on Triple H. All right, I'm gonna let C-Jack speak on him. I don't want to speak on him. Now, even though I got a reaction video on the way of him, listen, he's saying all this. I'm not saying none of this, okay? I don't want no beef with Triple H, all right? Listen, if y'all want to beef with Triple H, that's on y'all, but I don't want to beef with Triple H, okay? I like Triple H. I like his marketing. I like his promotions. I like him promoting. I think he's a great promoter. You know what I mean? I think he's doing right by the company when it comes down to bringing celebrities and bringing attention to the source. But everything else, listen, I ain't gonna speak on that. I'm gonna let C-Jack speak on that. Okay. Now, if you guys want to speak on Triple H, go right ahead on the comment section, but I'm not going to speak for you. Okay. Y'all can speak about Triple H. I don't want to speak on Triple H. Okay. I don't. All right. The man is doing good. Is the only thing that I would recommend is that he get a new bookkeeper and that he just run the company. You know what I'm saying? Focus on the marketing and the promoting and have the bookkeeping for somebody else. So if somebody got to take the hit, it will be somebody but him. You know what I'm saying? So I just would rather for him to do that than for him to just, be in control of the storylines and the bookkeepings. Okay. I would rather for it to be somebody else. I don't want it to be him. No offense. It's my recommendation. I'm not demanding. I'm recommending. I'm sending a request. That's it. All right. But if you guys want to talk about Triple H in the comment section, be my guest. But anyway, back to this. What are we trying to say is that basically we know Liv and Finn are up to something, but right now Liv is just being a great actress, okay? So we really don't know what Liv Morgan's in store. We don't know if she's riding with Dom. We don't know if she's riding with Finn. We just know that she's a great actress, and right now she's riding with Dom. But I know deep inside, she knows that her connection with Finn is stronger than her connection with Dom. Right? So we don't know. We're going to have to say we don't. We're going to have to be humble and just say we don't know. But however, we do know this. Whatever holds for Liv Morgan's future, Dom and Raquel will not be in it. Okay? Because every storyline has a deadline, including relationships and friendships. So I don't believe that Liv and Raquel are going to be done with each other. If they separate, I do believe those two are going to hang out. I do believe those two are going to spend time with each other. The only thing I would just see is just this, right? Like, the only thing I would hope is that, that Liv would just focus on herself. And, if she do get with Finn Balor, that it would just be for work. It won't be for afterwards, because at the end of the day, he's married too, and Liv is still single. So I know for a fact Liv will not try to get Finn Balor to cheat on his wife. I know that for a fact. I trust Finn Balor when it comes to women. I do. I just can't trust Dom because he's young like me. So when you're young, when you're in your 20s, it's very hard to ignore these hoes. It's very hard. So, but it seemed like everybody's, moving accordingly. You know what I mean? We don't see them hanging out after work, so that's good. Everybody just focusing on work, so that's great. So that's good. We just praying for Valentine's Day because we don't want to see these two on Valentine's Day. Okay? We don't. So hopefully, everybody just focus on work and they don't make things personal. But in the meantime, let's just focus on the storyline. Let's not focus on anything else. So again, if y'all comment down below and say, hey, don't blame Rhea and Liv, blame the bookkeeper, and the bookkeeper is Triple H, I'm going to delete your comment, okay? I'm not going to keep going back and forth with you about Triple H. I'm not going to argue. It is what it is. I like the man for his promos, but I just can't, I just can't go back and forth with y'all about that because I don't want no problems with Triple H, all right? You can comment down below and talk about Triple H. I'm not going to comment with you, but I'll comment, but I'm going to be respectful because I don't know who's watching. So I'm just going to keep it 100 on that. So let's leave that alone. All right. But y'all can get on the comment box and speak on it. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share if you're new. And I'll catch y'all in the next video. I got a reaction video coming up with C-Jack where he speak about WWE. So that's going to be on the way. Also, I got a reaction video with Liv Morgan and Raquel versus Damage Control. So, and plus the segment. So stay tuned for that. But make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share if you're new, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. All right? I'm out.